We're just running out of time, so I didn't know what else to do.
Crystal Sarvay is by her sister's side as she battles pain every day.
She went home and she hasn't gotten out of bed since she was discharged from the hospital. She was admitted to hospice care because she couldn't really make it to the doctor to do anything else, and really her prognosis is pretty poor.
Linda Johnson was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer that continues to attack her body. To make sure Johnson was not alone, her ex-husband moved into her home at the Woodman West Apartments, giving her 24/7 care.
He calls me a lot because he leans on me a lot to kind of guide him and help him, and I'm happy to do that.
But a notice from the apartment complex in early October left the family stunned and frustrated.
The apartment place found out that he was there taking care of her, and she's the only one that's supposed to be on the lease, so they decided to evict her.
Sarvay says Johnson has spent the last decade at Woodman West. The property is subsidized by the federal government's Housing and Urban Development Division.
I mean, she gets an amount of money every month. It's not much, and they take her rent directly out of it, so she pays her rent. Since she's been there so long and she's paying her rent, what's the purpose? Why? Why is that so necessary right now? And she may not even be here that much longer.
Management also writing failure to comply would result in Johnson's lease being terminated.
I've been a hospice nurse before, and you really have to have someone to be there for them, to give them that emotional care as well as the physical care.
Johnson's lease says she cannot have a guest in her unit for more than 1 continuous week or 14 days per year. But the document also says management may allow for extenuating circumstances, which Sarvay says is the case with her sister.
He actually went to the rental office to talk to the person who they rent from, and they didn't care.
We emailed Woodman West specifically asking if Johnson's cancer battle and need for a caretaker would qualify. 24 hours later, TRG Management Company responded saying, quote, "The site staff and family have been able to get the paperwork required and we have canceled the termination notice," end quote.
And they actually presented her caregiver with a caregiver form saying that he could stay and be her caregiver. They were very nice to him. At that point, the management was totally different turnaround than before, so she's very grateful.
The days are getting more difficult for Johnson, but those who love her most will remain right next to her.
A huge weight has been lifted in that respect anyway. I mean, she's still sick, she still needs hospice care, she still has cancer, but we don't have to worry about where she's going to be now. She has a home.